Good day, good day. Hampton Roads, good day, world. We're going to be talking about a very, very important topic. It's hosted by myself, Howard Martell, a smart money advisor. And you're like, what's a smart money advisor? Well, I want to tell you a little bit about that. Smart money management, why people feel stuck and what to do about it. Now, first, I want to thank the group that I am part of that allows me to be able to do this. Um, and we are a unique organization that uses an educational model. At the Brinkman Financial Group, I am being trained under one of the best mentors there is, and also as a client, both myself and my wife and I have been clients for at least 3+ years. I, when I transitioned to this type of work from home, set your own schedule, be your own boss method, of using education as a model to teach people about money. That's it. Then they like, hey, I want to work with Howard. I want to work with the Brinkman Group to be able to set the financial house in order and be a better steward of what you have been stewarded over. So most people don't have a money problem. They have a money system problem. And nobody ever taught you how money actually works. You end up working hard, but still are feeling behind. And what I love about it is like each time this gets presented, like we had our first inaugural event at the Funny Bone in Virginia Beach for those in the 757 area. You don't want to miss it. It's a great venue. And I'm going to tell you, the food was at the end was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. But you need to come here if you're serious. If you have a 401k, if you have a thrift savings plan, if you're a veteran like myself and you have extra money that you want to be protected, especially if you're a service disabled, disadvantaged business owner, or even just anybody, teachers, lawyers, firefighters, police, we have plans for you. You run into the fire, you run where danger is at. We want to make sure you're taken care of and your family. Now, I'm Howard Martell, a smart money advisor, living benefits specialist, whatever you want to call me. Just understand that I understand how the system works. And the system, when it comes to the money that you earn, you got to understand that there are different levels of what is going on financially, right? With the consistent printing and everything going on, that de-dollarizes us, our value of the dollar, with wars and other things, and with things going on in the Gulf and how that affects certain products getting to the global system, getting to the consumer here in our consumer-driven Western culture. Now, understand, there are some things you're going to learn that will help you by using the power of many things you're going to learn at this educational seminar. Now, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to share why smart money management matters, and I'll invite you to a free virtual class where we break down this step by step. That's right, it's free, and it will be hosted next Monday, the 18th, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Typically, it's not an hour, but it can be anywhere from 30 minutes to 35 minutes to 40 minutes, depends on the presenter. But it's going to arm you with the right information to have a full follow-up. And remember, if you see this online and you do attend, I want to thank you. You will be taken care of if you are serious about being a better financial manager of the hard-earned money that you earn every single day with your blood, sweat, and tears. And we especially want to take care of you because we have an obligation to make sure that you and your family have the ability to create the next generational wealth. That is still possible. And you're going to learn some things you're like, huh, I didn't know about that because they didn't teach us. So the real issue, lack of education and default decisions. We were talking about this prior to our event, and the lack of education has been going on for decades to decades to decades. They teach you reading, math, arithmetic, but they don't teach you truly how money works, entrepreneurship. Now, they are starting to incorporate that into some school systems, but that takes money and time, and influential areas typically have that. But anybody, no matter if you have a dollar to your name, can be helped. See, we help the middle class and underserved communities, but we don't have enough people like myself as a smart money advisor. We have, I think, 300,000. That's it. That hasn't changed. We need an additional 100,000, 200,000 people. So there's opportunities to do what Howard's doing now. So here's what happens to most families. We're taught how to work, but not how to manage money. See, we trust the mainstream media uh, and the business channels and all this stuff to say, oh, the Dow's doing great, but understand the Dow is just a small portion. The S&P 500 is one of those tools that I utilize in my investments and stuff when I sit down with my smart money advisor, our executive vice president, Heather Brinkman, and her husband, Scott. We sit down with Heather every year and we analyze how our stewardship dollars are doing. And I was pleasantly surprised once I got my wife's information in the mail. I was like, oh, not so it did very, very well. Even in the economic situation we're in, I was able to have a nice increase when the market goes up. I make money. When the market goes down, I don't lose that compound interest. So, word number one, the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest. You gonna learn about that? So, we're taught to pay bills, but not how to build a plan. See, in the military veteran mindset, what the Navy taught me was honor, courage, commitment, attention to detail, teamwork, customer service, understand taking risks. But then I have plan B, plan C, plan D. I have plans because I am willing to sacrifice some of the gains that you typically get through different means, different vehicles, mutual funds, stuff like that. For when the market goes up, I have the upside and it's capped. When the market goes down, I don't lose anything like people who have 401ks that are in risky investments and thrift savings plan and these other plans that, unless you know how to manage them, you potentially can lose thousands of dollars when the market goes down. And this is a true fact. And there's different vehicles that you can utilize that allows you that protection at the upside when the market, even if the market goes down, you don't lose anything. It's just even. It's just you put a zero by it. So they're typically capped anywhere from 10 to 11%. It's based on what fits into your family's needs. Now, with college being expensive, with housing, with weddings, you name it. What if you could set up a plan for your family? What if you could do that? What if you could do that? That's what we do. We once you do turn either go to one of our live money one-on-ones. Our next one's going to be in June. That'll be announced soon, and I'll do a video avatar of that too. I have technology allows me to do a beautiful anywhere from 0 to 2-minute little presentation to really liven up the audience and stuff like that, and to really the credibility of this company is that we are all every single one of our licensed smart money advisors, a living benefit specialist, our clients too. We see the benefits on a daily basis because we serve you. We don't take any of the money. The consult's free. The event is free. Yes, we pay for it out of our pockets, but we get the benefits of it because we're able to offer it to our communities. And it's up for you to take that step, leap of faith, and to sacrifice a little bit of your time, about an hour, 2 hours your night, to be able to listen to this and to understand that there are vehicles out here that can help you and your family and your next generation break that generational curse of poverty and insecurity and thinking that the government's going to rely on you. See, my thing is that all these reports of the Social Security and running out of funds and stuff is true because we don't have as many people in the system that is paying into it. We have more people, baby boomers, one of the largest generations. Um, and it wasn't meant for what it was to do because you can't live off of Social Security. You need to understand how multiple streams of income have. That's why Howard has been an entrepreneur some type of over 30 plus years. He understands the tax code. He takes it to his home business tax preparer locally, and they do their magic basically based on the documentation I provide. I get those legal, ethical tax savings. Plus, I'm able to work from home. So, so we default to whatever job offers, whatever a bank suggests, and whatever we've seen other people do. See, your bank is a safe place, but you're not getting anything. I think maybe 0.1%. Even at your CDs, you can get anywhere from 4 to 5%. But what if you could get above that and it'd be consistent using the power of compound interest? But what normal today looks like: stress, debt, no emergency fund, and retirement uncertainty. When we live in one of the we have one of the most prosperous nations, and we have so much poverty right now. That's a problem. That's a problem for the country. That's a problem for the next generation because they inherit these debts, and these debts are not going to be paid back. Not by time. Smart money management is simply choosing a better system than normal. What smart money management actually means, here's a simple definition. When I say smart money management, I mean three things: clarity, knowing where your money is going and what it's supposed to do; protection, reducing risk so one event doesn't wipe you out; strategy, using proven principles so your money works while you work. And the good news is you don't need to be wealthy to start. That's right. You don't need to have hundreds of thousands of dollars. You just have to have the will and fortitude just to come to one of our events and listen. That's it. We don't have name tags, sticky tags, nothing. We're not going to sell you anything because at the end of the day, it's up to if you want a further complimentary free analysis so we can look under the hood to see where you look at currently to see where we could potentially find you that money to be able to fund your smart money investment. No, you just need the right information and a simple plan. Why protection is part of the money management, what people forget. Most people only think about money management as budgeting or investing, but smart money management also includes protecting your income and your family. Because if your income gets disrupted, illness, injury, job change, your savings, investments can get hit hard. Now, one of those vehicles we have is called a living benefits. And that's where that comes in. While you're living, your bills are still there. Your mortgage, your house payment, whatever, your kids' private school, if you're lucky enough to go to private school, whatever. What if you couldn't work and you were the breadwinner? Living benefits is there. It's part of the vehicles that are available to you. And these living benefits has been around for only about a short 20 years, but it's revolutionized the insurance industry. Now, insurance is a bad word, isn't it? No, it's not. Because living benefits allow you to be able to not become medically bankrupt. If you go and you have a massive amount of debt that can include if you go get in the hospital or get hurt on the job and vice versa, you can't work and those bills are piling up and those creditors keep on calling. What if we could help you on that journey? That's what you're going to learn about too: living benefits. Protection isn't fear-based, it's wisdom-based. One resource I recommend people look at: general education, protection and concepts, especially while living benefits can mean any broader financial strategy, is the Brinkman Group. That's in the description, and I'll put this here too. You can learn more here. You can also see our latest events and subscribe if you're local Hampton Roads area. If you're not in the Hampton Roads area, I'm going to tell you, you can go to these live streams, and my mentor, Heather Brinkman has she has the ability, she has licenses to multiple states. So we prefer that we can sit down with you, but there's ways to get around that, via stream, Teams, however we want to communicate with you so we can show you this powerful vehicles that are available to you. Again, education is key. When you understand the concepts, you make better decisions. See, I self-educated myself about money, and it started with the Dave Ramsey series, right? And then I grew into Rich Dad, Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki. And I read books about this. I love education. And as a recent college graduate in 2025 of graduating with national honors in cybersecurity, I was in a very secure cybersecurity position where um, boom, the government said, "Hey, we don't need you anymore." So I can relate. Uh, I was replaced. Ooh. I have a specific skill set, but see, don't want to do that again. I want to be able to help the community, and that's where I have a passion and God-driven passion to be able to do that. Now it's taken time, but I've only been doing this for a few months now. I was let go January 29th after almost 10 years of honorable service to our country and that contract. But see, what I was released from sitting at a computer making six figures, not feeling content. Right now, let's fast forward. I reached out to my mentors, Angie Ritter, who introduced me to Five Rings by coming to one of our Money 101s. See, um, FX Theater is a incredible place if you want to have a family fun experience. If you're in the Virginia Beach area, it's really easy to find. Great place to go. Nonprofit also. The Money 101 promise, what they'll learn. That's why we do the Money 101s. These programs are national because people deserve a clear explanation of how money really works. In Money 101, we cover topics like how to build a foundation before you try to get rich, strategies to help reduce financial stress, what it means to protect income and plan for the future, and how to organize your financial priorities so you're not guessing. And this is not about hype. These vehicles have been around for the rich for many, many years. Another thing you learn about indexed accounts. I love index accounts because when the market goes up, I make money. When the market goes down, I don't lose. I'm locked in. It's just zero. And if I make money the next year, it's 11%. I put 11% in the bucket. Boom. Simple concept. These are the choices that you will learn in that quick hour seminar. And you're going to be fed too. But online, unfortunately, we can't feed you. But you can have your cup of coffee, you can have your notes, and you know how to reach out to me or Heather and tell them Howard sent you. That's it. That's all I do. I'm a professional tour guide for you. Because as a client, and now, as a smart money advisor, living benefit specialist, whatever the heck you want to call me, I'm just having fun and learning from the best in our Virginia Beach area and one of the best in our company because their story is incredible. How Scott, with his military service over 38 years, and how their teeter totter life once he left the service, and how the Money 101 changed their lives and their financial uh, ability to be able to do what they want to do and to help families. This is for working individuals and families who want a real solid plan. Anyone who feels like they make decent money, but it disappears. People who want to get serious about eliminating risk and building long-term stability, and anyone who wants to stop reacting, and start leading their finances. Be a leader in your finances because you work hard for your money. If that's you, you get value for this session. Here's my invitation. Join us for our next virtual Money 101, how money really works. It's happening Monday. Okay, I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to put this on the screen so you can see this. This is in the comments, but I want to make sure that the audience sees this because this is where the value is at. I know it's early in the morning, but I had to put this up here because it's coming up in the next after the weekend. It's coming up, and I will be there. I hope you'll be there because I'm going to tell you this. is powerful information that will help you and your family. It will help you and your family be smart money advisors because you are taking control, taking the bull by its horns and saying, "Hey, I'm tired. I'm not understanding why my money there's not enough money. There's money coming in, but then I see it disappearing. I'm like, I don't know what's going on." See, because we were not educated because the system was not there to educate us. It was there for the entrepreneurs to continue to hire us at a specific rate, a job just over broke. As an entrepreneur, you have the power to create with a part-time business, the ability to create multiple streams of income. And that's what I was able to do. That allowed me to have money coming in. And I mean, in my other business, I've been around for 17 years and stuff, teaching and coaching, giving them stream videos using AI and the ability to blog and put great content out, and the ability to use StreamYard and other resources um, to be able to put great content out there for my audience. So once you register, put it on your calendar, show up ready to take notes, and bring a friend or spouse if you want, because money is a team topic in a house. Here's my close for you. If you're ready to get clarity and build a smarter system, I'll see you Monday night. Comment Money 101 if you're registered and tell me what's the number one topic you want explained. Okay. What's the number one topic you want explained? And I'm going to show you on the screen. We got some time still. It's only 20 minutes into this, but this is crucial, right? This is crucial that you understand that, hey, we are here to help the middle class, the underserved communities. I don't care if you don't think you have any money, you have money. It's just understanding where you can allocate that money to, right? And when you understand where to allocate that money to, you too will be a smart money advisor. Now, let's go here to this, and I'm going to show you what the invite's going to look like, and you get your tickets. So just hold on right here, Virtual Money 101. Let's share this, and then we'll be done with a little presentation. Okay, so this is the Brinkman Group here, right? You want to know more? That's Heather, our executive vice president, my mentor, also our person that we sit down with on a basic. So, how we've helped. They didn't have living benefits back then. At age 25, Steve was given a frightening diagnosis of stage 4 Hodgkin disease. Steve endured an aggressive treatment plan that included 6 months of chemotherapy and 13 radiation treatments. During his treatment, Steve had no life insurance and living benefits did not exist, which results in significant emotional and financial stress. Now, as a survivor, Steve emphasizes that up to 70% of Americans' population is either underinsured, underinsured, and storing the need for a proper living benefits coverage benefits. You can watch a story there. Now, if you want to go to the events, upcoming events here, this is how you go here. There's a blog that talks about things and it's got Heather's information. Just tell them Howard sent you. This is our financial groups page. And I'm using this as a vehicle to reach people, right? So this is how many people that they've had over the last 8 years of hosting. 468 events, 5,000 total attendees. I'm sure that's a little more than that. Now, also on Monday, if you want to know more about what Five Rings is about and how you can be a smart money advisor, this happens too. This happens at 6, if I recall right. Let me see. And you can pick the dates and stuff like that. Check for availability. And that's 6, it's 6 to 7. It's prior to the live Money 101. So let's go back here. I'll show you where you can pick your tickets up. So this is at Eventbrite. That's right. Now, also for Wine, Women, and Wealth, I'll show that too. Also, this is where the money starts. Virtual Money 101. Learn money secrets the wealthy have known for years. Boom. Here it is right here. Here's how you register. You reserve your spot. That's it. You reserve your spot, and it's great. And then you'll learn about money. And one of the presenters will be doing the presenting to you just it's and this is in all walks of life, include teachers, accountants, truck drivers, realtors, stay-at-home moms, CEOs, military, bankers, farmers, attorney, airline pilots, police, firefighters. Anybody in harm's way definitely needs to check this out. And if you are a woman, wine, women, and wealth. Wine, women, and wealth. Of course, I can't go to this, but this is a great event that typically is always it's at our headquarters if you're in the Virginia Beach area. Pretty easy to find in the Lynn Haven area and stuff. And here's the address for you: 575 Lynn Haven Parkway, Suite 280A. It's a modified version, but it's a place where you can network. It starts at 5:15, and the official event starts at 6. Wine Women Wealth is a community of women supporting each other in business and relationship with money. What I've learned is that America needs to do a better job of teaching their young women about money, and that's where this comes in. Now, I wish it was started earlier at the family level, but see, when the family doesn't understand money, then that's passed down generationally and stuff like that. So, I've given you everything that you need to succeed. Now, I hope to see you at the event, and remember, Howard Martell invited you to be a smart money advisor. Bye. In the stream on ended and the stream now, in the stream now, and in the stream. Smart money management, why people feel stuck. I'm coming down, I'm coming.